name's Michaela and this is a tutorial on some folding shapes and the O relation. When talking about tech fans, we refer to the alphabet of letter relations, which include C. As you can see, these will create a letter C in any given position around my body. CC, where the fans are shadowing one another. We have W, S, I, X, O, and this ellipse shape. Today we'll be working with some shapes and some folding patterns which involve the O relation. So this is one which I tend to use quite a lot as a transition in a lot of my routines or in my flow. And I'll be showing an example of one more advanced or trickier trick which can be led onto through this transition quite easily. So to begin with, I tend to start with my arms crossed above my head. I like to cross my right arm in front just as a force of habit. And from here, I explore the ways in which I can move the fans up and down my body just by folding them and rotating my wrists. So watching my wrists as they move down, I'm starting with palms forward. I'll rotate once to have my palms facing inward toward me. And as I bend down once more, my palms face forward again, crossed over at the front. From here, we can transition into a few different moves. We can do our hug weave, which I've taught in a previous tutorial. Or we can also perform this unraveling tornado move, which I quite like to use in my own flow. In order to perform this move, it requires a little bit of shoulder flexibility, so you might like to warm up your shoulders a little bit before attempting it. Starting from our O relation with our arms crossed above our head, I'm performing a sweeping motion with both of my hands to cross them around my waist at the bottom, and then my body will twist around to unravel my arms and bring them back up to the top. So to perform this trick, starting with my right hand as the example, I'll be starting with my wicks or my fan pointing outward, my palm facing forward and my arm crossed over above my head. From here, I perform this sweeping motion, imagining that the fan is turning on a vertical axis as it comes all the way around to land behind my body, sitting on my lower back. From here, I will want to turn my body to my right side, whichever side has the back arm, in this case the right. And as I turn, my arm will unravel to this uncomfortable position. From here, as I want to turn back to face the front, I bring my arm back up again and it lands in exactly the same starting position. For my left hand, I'll be starting once again in this position. My left hand is facing forward, the palm to the audience, my fan pointing outwards. And as I perform this sweeping rotation, my left arm, again turning the fan on that vertical axis, will sweep around to cross over the front of my body in this twisted grip. As I turn to the right, my arm unravels to be facing upwards, my palm and my hand are gripping the fan from the bottom part of the grip. And as I turn back around, bringing the fan back up when my shoulder needs the space, my fan should end up back again in the same exact start position. So putting both hands together, we're sweeping around with a vertical rotation on the fans, not changing grips at any point. As I want to unravel, I'll turn to my right to this position with one arm out at the back and one arm out at the front here. As I want to turn back around to the front, we're bringing both fans back up to our start position where we can then transition to whichever tricks we like. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial on letter relations, the O relation, and my unraveling tornado.